Shadows of the past. Edward stood by the river, watching as the morning mist lazily drifted over the water. In the distance, a bridge stretched across the current, with the first cars of the day passing over it. He always came here when he needed to think. It had been 3 years since he left this town, and 2 hours since he returned. He hadn't wanted to come back, but the letter changed everything. "Edward, I need to talk to you. Please find me, Lily." He had read it dozens of times, trying to understand why she had written to him. Why now, after all this time? Lily. Once, he thought they would spend their whole lives together. They had made plans, laughed, fought, reconciled, lived. And then, it all fell apart. He remembered that day too well. "Do you really think this is for the best?" she had asked, standing at the door of their apartment. "I don't know, Lily. I can't do this anymore." She had nodded. No tears, no anger. She had simply left. And now, he was here again. He exhaled and walked toward the city center. Everything looked painfully familiar: the bakery on the corner, the small bookstore, the cafe where they used to have breakfast. He found her quickly. Lily was sitting by the window in that same cafe, her hands wrapped around a coffee cup. She looked almost the same as before, but something about her was different. "You came," she said softly as he sat down across from her. "You asked me to." Silence settled between them. "I didn't know how else to say it," she finally admitted. "What happened, Lily?" She clasped her hands as if gathering courage. "I found him, Ed." "Who?" She lifted her gaze to meet his. "The one who broke us." A chill ran down Edward's spine. "Lily, I know you didn't want to come back. I know you tried to forget. But I couldn't." She reached into her bag, pulled out a photograph, and placed it on the table. "It's him." Edward looked at the image. A man in a black coat, with sharp features and a cold, unreadable expression. "Are you sure?" "Yes." His breath quickened. Everything he had tried to bury in the past was returning with terrifying clarity. "Why did you do this?" "Because I had to," her voice trembled. "Because he's still here." Edward studied her for a long moment. "And what do you plan to do?" Lily pressed her lips together. "Find him, and understand why he did it." Edward knew he couldn't just walk away. "Then I'm coming with you." Lily gave a small, sad smile. "I was hoping you'd say that." And at that moment, Edward realized that coming back to this town had been inevitable. The past never lets go so easily.